Greetings and good morning. Happy Monday. I want to go over a few announcements and reminders for class this week. This is week 3. We are moving along. Last week, you had a group assignment which was due, and that was pertaining to the 2 or 3 organizations that you're interested in creating a planning evaluation design. So I just want to make sure that I clarify that we're not actually going to conduct a program evaluation because there are some IRB approvals that we need to have in place before doing so, but you will create a design, and this design is something that can be replicated. So once it's done, which will include all of the steps of what one would do for an evaluation without, so less, the actual recommendations and conclusions, because you wouldn't have anything to draw from, because you wouldn't be pulling actual data. Okay. So, so this report that you're going to submit at the end of the semester is just going to be a design of an evaluation. From there, someone should be able to take that design and actually implement that design. No one will, no one will, because that's you all's hard work. But someone should be able to. So that is the goal of the program evaluation design. I want to make sure I clarify that because I've gotten a few questions about working with clients, and so you will not actually be working with clients, with the exception of asking about missions and goals and things of that sort. So you will do some kind of basic fact-finding information. Honestly, much of what you can find online. Most programs have this information available online. So we're not going to actually conduct a program evaluation. I want to make sure I clarify that. Okay, so that was due. So the description of 2 to 3 organizations as potential clients was due Saturday. Also, the discussion board. So I extended the deadline for the first discussion board posting because there were some issues with students having access to their group discussion board via their own Blackboard account. So the initial posting was due Saturday, but the final postings are due today by 11:59 p.m. This week's discussion board will be made available to you at 11:59 p.m. tonight. The week 3 folder is already up. However, your discussion board will take place in your groups, and that will be made available to you tonight. Okay. So moving on to things that pertain to this week. So this week's discussion board pertains to ethics and evaluation. Okay, so that's chapter 5 of the post-evac text, and then also you're going to skim AEA's guiding principles and standards. And so just make sure that you take a look at that. There's a link to it, I believe, in the week 3 folder, but if not, it's also on the course syllabus. Okay. So make sure that you take a look at that, and really make sure that you read through chapter 5 and take notes, because it will definitely pertain to your discussion board question. Okay. Also, upcoming assignments. So there's an individual assignment whereby I'm asking you all to review the program evaluation tools in Latondra and Lipka's text. And so there's nothing that you will submit as an assignment, but rather I want to make sure that you just know that you are to review those tools. And so that is made available to you in the week 3 folder. Okay. There's also a group assignment that's due, and this is for you to submit a hypothetical letter of cooperation. Okay. So there are 2 examples available in the folder. So one is pertaining to archival data, and the other one is pertaining to actual data that you have to collect. So data that's not archival. So you will have to submit a letter, and at this point, this may be a little early for you to determine whether or not you would use archival data. That's something that you could ask an organization, or just see if they have archival data, or you would submit the letter that pertains to not having archival data, which I would probably assume that you would submit the latter letter. because you really wouldn't know as you're not working with a client one-on-one. So I would think it's safe to submit the letter that pertains to non-archival data. But I know that some of you are working with programs in your respective districts, so you may be able to glean more information that would give you more of an idea of what you could possibly collect for this program evaluation design. Okay, or for a design of a program evaluation that will be carried out. That could be carried out at a later date. So this means that although you submitted a list of 2 to 3 this past Saturday, that you would come to a decision on an organization that you will focus on for the remaining portion of this project. Okay, so that means that you will have to come to a decision and then submit a hypothetical letter of cooperation. I'm having you all do this because I want you all to actually go through the steps of what you would have to do if you were conducting an actual program evaluation. So I want you to take a look at the letter, to have to draft the letter. So I want you to go through the actual steps. We may not be able to conduct an actual program evaluation, but we can get as close to it as possible. Okay? Alrighty, so also virtual office hours. I've heard from a few of you all about concerns or just questions that you may have about the course. But please remember that I'm available on Thursdays from 6:30 to 8 p.m. via Skype or Google. Okay, so feel free to contact me. You can also email me. I'm always available if you need to speak with me. Or you can also meet with me in my office too. So just let me know. I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.